MG Motor India has made a mark since its arrival in the country by offering not one, not two, not three, but 4 SUVs across a diversified segment with a variety of powertrain options, including an EV. Now, the newest addition to the MG's SUV lineup is a sporty crossover called the Astor. Launched at an attractive introductory pricing in a typical MG fashion of Rs 9.78 lakh ex-showroom all India, the Astor is available with 2-engine and 3-gearbox option across 4 trims and 5 color options. We have driven the MG Astor and you can find the link to a first drive review in a description below. Also, do remember to like, share and subscribe to our CarWale YouTube channel. We have just recently hit a milestone of 1 lakh subscribers and your contribution could help us achieve the next 1 lakh quite quickly. The 4 trims for the Astor are Style, Superb, Smart and Sharp. The 1.5-litre petrol manual combination is available across all 4 trims, while the new turbo petrol engine can be had only in the Smart and Sharp trims. More importantly, ADAS, the Level 2 autonomous tech that's a first for India, and the AI assistant is only offered in the Smart and Sharp trims of petrol automatic and turbo petrol engine options. MG is offering the Astor with 2 petrol engine options. The first one is a 1.5-litre naturally aspirated petrol engine which puts out 108 bhp and 144 Nm. It can be had with a 6-speed manual or a CVT automatic, and it's available in Super, Smart and Sharp trim options. The other engine is the all-new 1.3-litre turbo petrol which MG likes to call 220 Turbo. This is a 3-cylinder motor and puts out a healthy 138 bhp of power and 220 Nm of torque, and it is only available with a 6-speed torque converter automatic transmission. We drove the 220 Turbo at the BIC racetrack and found it to be refined and packing a punch. For a detailed review, please click on the link on the corner of your screen. On the flip side, the Astor has no diesel engine option and MG has no plans of offering it even at a later date. One unique feature of the Astor is the steering mode, of which there are 3: Urban, Normal and Dynamic. It is a segment-first feature, with each mode varying the weight of the steering wheel, with the Urban feeling too light and the Dynamic being more on the heavy side. The Normal mode strikes the right balance. With the Astor, buyers get a fresh design which is certainly very European looking thanks to its sharp fascia, well-balanced proportion and just the right amount of cladding in chrome. What do you think about the design of the Astor? Do let us know in the comments below. In terms of dimension, the Astor measures 4,323 mm in length, 1,809 mm in width and has a height of 1,650 mm, with a wheelbase of 2,585 mm. In comparison, the Hyundai Creta and the Kia Seltos aren't very different in terms of measurements. On the inside, the Astor's modern design continues to impress with a dual-tone cabin. There are 3 color combinations to choose from, which are Tuxedo Black, Iconic Ivory and our favorite Sangria Red. This color combination, with the quality of materials used, makes the Astor's cabin feel much more premium. Even in terms of space, it is closely matched with the Creta and the Seltos, even though it feels much more snug. Sitting behind the meaty steering is an all-digital display that in appearance has some resemblance to the unit seen on the Renault Kwid. It gives out various information including the ADAS in work, but it isn't configurable. The center console is dominated by a 10-inch touchscreen and is tilted towards the driver. It has the same iSmart operation system available in the other MG models with good touch response and a simple interface. The AI assistant, which is another first for the Astor, sits on the top of the dashboard, and it isn't as distracting and obtrusive for the driver as we first thought. It's a square digital screen which listens and reacts with facial expression and processes over 35 English voice commands and 80 connected car features. It works correctly 8 out of 10 times, and that's pretty impressive. MG promises regular OTA updates for the AI assistant, and it's a neat piece of technology that will keep you and your tech-savvy kids quite entertained. In the range-topping trim, the Astor comes loaded with features like a 10-inch infotainment screen with navigation, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay and internet connectivity. Push-button start along with smartphone app acting as a digital key is another addition. There is electric driver seat, panoramic sunroof, auto headlamps, electronic parking brake, digital instrument cluster, 360-degree camera and heated ORVM as well. It does miss out on auto-dimming IRVM and wireless charging pad, which is very peculiar for such a tech-savvy crossover. In terms of safety, there are 6 airbags, ABS with EBS and brake assist, ESP and traction control, hill hold and descent assist, TPMS and ISO fix. The connected car tech that we have already seen on other MG vehicles have been carried forward as well. Now talking about ADAS, the Level 2 autonomous credential in the Astor is a first in segment, or the first time we have seen this side of a luxury segment. There are 14 features in the ADAS and we sampled out a few of them as well. In the lane functions, the lane keep assist, lane departure prevention and a departure warning work brilliantly above speeds of 60 km/h. Even the blind spot warning and rear cross traffic alert popped up each time without any further delay. The adaptive cruise control takes some time to get used to for both the car and the driver, but it's a useful feature that we won't mind using more often. Lastly, the most fun or intrusive, whatever you would like to call it, is the speed assist system. In this, the Astor can read speed signs on the road and will curb the speed to match it, irrespective of your throttle input. It feels surreal at times and first-timers might feel the throttle pedal has stopped working. But the system worked brilliantly with 40 km/h and 60 km/h road signs we tried it on. Lastly, there's the intelligent headlamps control, which can deactivate high beams when it senses oncoming traffic. Overall, the ADAS Level 2 tech is a brilliant ace up the sleeve of the Astor. Apart from the Hyundai Creta, the MG Astor competes with the Kia Seltos, Nissan Kicks and Renault Duster, along with the Skoda Kushaq and Volkswagen Taygun. While it doesn't have a diesel engine option like the Seltos and the Creta, the Astor looks handsomely European, has loads of features and equipment, many of which are first in segment, and in terms of driving dynamics, it isn't half as bad either. Bookings for the MG Astor starts on 21st October, and like all previous MG's offering, it starts its Indian innings with a smart introductory pricing. It's not only on par with its rivals, but it also undercuts them to a certain extent. So the MG Astor, in conclusion, is a very strong contender in a compact crossover segment, which is very difficult to overlook. For all the details on the MG Astor, do visit our website www.carwale.com. Thank you for watching.